Hello learners, welcome to class. Today we are going to understand oligopoly. Topics for today: meaning of oligopoly, characteristics of oligopoly, what is a collusive and non-collusive oligopoly. Oligopoly means a few seller. Oligopoly is a market structure characterized by a small number of firms or small number of large firms mutually dependent a great deal for taking price and output decisions. Let's start oligopoly. Oligopoly refers to a market situation in which there are few firms selling homogeneous or differentiated products. An example of oligopoly: technology industry, media industry, automobile industry, pharma industry. The word oligopoly is derived from the Greek word olig means few, pollen means sell. So oligopoly is a market in which there are few firms selling homogeneous or differentiated products. So, oligopoly is sometimes also known as competition among the few. And there are few sellers in the market, and every seller influences and is influenced by the behavior of other firms. Example, in India, market for automobiles, cement, steel, aluminium, etc. are the example of oligopolistic market, and in all these markets there are few firms for which particular products. Features of oligopoly market: few seller, interdependence, advertising, competition, entry and exit barriers, lack of uniformity. Few firms, there are few large firms. Each firm contributes a large segment of market supply. So, the action of one firm can have its effect on market supply and price. So, under oligopoly, there are few large firms. The exact number of firms is not defined. So, each firm produces a significant portion of the total output. There exists severe competition among different firms, and each firm tries to manipulate both prices and volume of production to outsmart each other. Say example, the market for automobiles in India is an oligopolistic structure as there are only few producers of automobiles. Interdependence. Firms in oligopoly are interdependent. So the action of one firm will have direct effect on the others. So a change in the output or price by one firm will evoke reaction from the other firms. See, for example, when Jio started offering mobile data at very low rates, the other companies like Airtel and the Idea had to do the same. See, the firm under oligopoly are interdependent, and the interdependence means that the action of one firm will affect the action of other firms. So a firm considers the action and the reaction of the rivals firms while determining its price and output level. So a changes in output or a price by one firm will evoke reaction from the other firms which are operating in the market. We'll just go with the other example. Market for cars in India is dominated by few firms like Maruti, Tata, Hyundai, Ford, Honda, etc. So a changes by any one firm, say Tata, in any of its vehicle, say Indica, will induce the other firms, say Maruti and Hyundai, etc., to make changes in their respective vehicles. Third one, non-price competition. Firms compete with each other by offering free gift, extended warranty, credit facility, etc. So it is called non-price competition. So under oligopoly, firms are in a position to influence the prices. So they try to avoid price competition for the fear of price war. So they follow the policy of price rigidity. What does mean by price rigidity? It's a situation in which the price tends to stay fixed irrespective of changes in demand and supply conditions. So firms use other methods like advertising, better services to the customers, etc. to compete with each other. Next, we'll just move to the barriers to entry. There may be legal restriction like licensing or patent rights, or it may be due to heavy investment. So firms earn abnormal profit, so new firms cannot enter. Selling cost. Firm has to spend huge amounts of money. For what? For advertisement and sales promotion. So firm has to make it popular and build a brand image and brand loyalty. Pure oligopoly or imperfect oligopoly. What is a pure oligopoly? So if the firm produce homogeneous products, then it is called pure or perfect oligopoly. What is meant by imperfect oligopoly? See, if the firm produces differentiated products, then it is called differentiated or imperfect oligopoly. Collusive and non-collusive oligopoly. See, in an oligopoly market, if the firms cooperate with each other in determining price or output or both, it is called collusive oligopoly. What is mean non-collusive oligopoly? See, in an oligopoly market, if the firms compete with each other, it is called non-collusive oligopoly. So, in the collusive, if the firms cooperate with each other in determining the price as well as output, we'll be calling it as a collusive oligopoly. In non-collusive oligopoly, if the firms compete with each other in determining the price or output, it is called non-collusive oligopoly. Now, it's time for assessment. The first question, what is perfect oligopoly? Yes, let me pass for you to think and answer. Here is an answer. If in an oligopoly market, firms produce homogeneous products, it is called perfect oligopoly. Second question, state any one feature of monopolistic competition. Let me pass for you to think and answer. Here are the answer. Yes, large number of buyers and sellers. Let us quickly recall what we studied in the session, meaning of oligopoly and what are the features of oligopoly. Few firms, interrelated, non-price competition, barriers to entry of firms, role of selling cost, group behavior, nature of products, and at the last, collusive and non-collusive oligopoly. Thank you, students.